Hey, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul. For those of you who are new to the channel, I hope you're all having an amazing day or night whenever you are watching this reading here today. We are here for a pop-up, and today's pop-up is going to be all about your person's viewpoint in this connection. I've gone ahead and gotten a few cards to get us started where we are going to be honing in on their perspective of you as a person. So essentially, I'm going to be answering the question, how does my person see me right now? Okay. So we're going to chat about their perception of you, how they view you as a person, as a partner, a potential partner, so on and so forth. And then when we are done chatting about this, we're going to get a tarot reading out where we will be covering their more specific thoughts and feelings about you, as well as their intentions towards you in this connection. After that, we'll get some channeled messages out from them to you to see what they would have to say right now, if they felt like they could be 100% open and honest and without holding anything back. Then we will get tiles and charms out for bonus info and confirmation for you, followed by a short message from the universe just for you and whatever you are needing to hear the most right now at this time, whenever this reading found you. This is also a timeless reading. I like to point out that unless otherwise noted, all of my readings are timeless. So whenever this reading found you, it found you when it was meant to. So anyway, let's hop into it, you guys. Representing your person's viewpoint of you, we have the ring, the heart, and the healer as the three dominant archetypes, I could say. And then down below, we also have the mother, Aletheia, the pilgrim, and the gem coming through. Okay, there's lots of imagery of jewels coming through. That's one thing that's coming out a lot here. I'm seeing a lot of pearls in these cards. We have the literal gem here. We have the ring, and even up top at the center of the spread and the center of the card, the heart, it almost looks like two rings joining together inside of a crystal or something like that. I'm having a very difficult time explaining it. If you know, you know. I guess if you see what I see, it literally looks like two rings together inside of some kind of like crystal. I don't know how else to put that. So there's just a lot of imagery of jewels and like valuable items and things coming through here. So in a way that's telling me, aside from the literal meaning of these two cards, that your person finds you to be a very priceless person in their reality. There's something very special and rare about you. Almost like your heart is so pure in their eyes that they feel like the amount of love that you have, the way that you express your feelings, the heart that you have is so rare and precious that nothing can top that in a way. It's like the love that you have to them is so pure. And we're not even just talking about like the way you love them. They're just saying like your heart itself is a prize. Your heart is precious. Your heart is priceless. Maybe they've never met someone as deeply loving as you, or like you just have a unique way of expressing your love. There's just something very special about the way you love in general that your person pays very close attention to. It's unique to them. It's very rare. They're fully aware of that. They also feel like you have a deeply nurturing and healing presence to you. We have the mother coming out here. And honestly, I'm picking up on a lot of like divine feminine energy in this reading. You certainly don't have to be a divine feminine. We all have divine feminine energy within us and divine masculine energy. But from your person's viewpoint, you radiate a lot of divine feminine energy. There's just something about that to your aura, the way you give off, like the way you, the energy you give off around them is very nurturing. It's very, it's just very comforting in a way as well. And it's healing. Your person feels as though there's just something very soft and gentle about your energy, the way you compose yourself, the way you communicate. But there's a lot more to it than that. Your person also sees this like deeply adventurous side to you, almost like you're always looking like, I don't want to say it's like you're always looking for the next thrill, but it's like you're always willing to like get a little bit spontaneous and go learn more about something. If it's not literal travel, like you're always adventuring and going off in the world and, you know, doing new things and having new experiences. It could even be like intellectually, like your person feels like you're always on the hunt to find the truth out about something. Maybe you're a very analytical person and you enjoy researching new topics or learning new things. You could be an avid reader or researcher or something like that as well. Or you could literally be an adventurer. Maybe you do like to travel a lot and have new experiences, go to new places. But there's something about you that your person perceives as almost like you're always on the hunt for something new, but in a really good way. It's actually in a very productive way. Not like you're always seeking thrills or trying to fill a void with new experiences or something like that. You just seem to be a very adventurous spirit, somebody who has this purity to them, who's always like wanting to learn and grow and expand your own consciousness. I felt called to read The Ring to you from the guidebook. I felt this calling right away. These 3 cards actually came out together, but this one in particular is standing out to me in this reading. I also find it interesting that these are kind of like the 2 bookends. I pay very close attention to patterns and mirroring energies when I read, and it's interesting that this was the first card to come out and this was the last card to come out. But anywho, I'm going to read this to you and then we'll carry on with the reading, you guys. We have the ring, the wheel, the infinite, and the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise that a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses time, space, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the infinite bond between 2 lovers. It is the micro and macro united. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. I also want to point out that this so happens to fall on page 222. If you do want to claim this reading, drop 222 down below in the comments. We also have a lot of imagery of like infinity signs coming through here. So, and of course, 222 is the angel number of balance, harmony, union, relationships of all kinds, and connectivity with others. This card also talks about not only your connection with each other, but also the connection with the whole world and within the self. So I feel like you're probably a very self-aware person. Maybe you feel this deep interconnectedness with all, not only with your person, but just with the world at large in general. Maybe that's why you seem to always be on the hunt for new information, for new truths to be revealed, because you just feel this deep and infinite connectedness with everyone and everything. And that might be why your heart really stands out to your person as well, because they haven't met someone like you that sees that, feels it, and really embraces it. I definitely feel like you have an interesting spirit. You might be very empathic in nature, and it could also be that you've been on a spiritual awakening journey for a while, especially since it does seem like, even from your person's perspective, you seem to sense this deep and infinite bond between all of creation, right? And that's a very unique thing in this world. Not everybody is conscious of that, sees it, and actually fully embraces it, right? And your person seems to think that you do and be aware that you do. So I would be surprised if you don't, right? There's just something very pure about your heart that your person really loves and they pay close attention to. Also, just with the imagery of the ring and the gem coming out in this reading, this could definitely maybe be your spouse or your long-term partner, or somebody that you are already in a relationship with. You certainly don't have to be, but I do have to point that out there. If that's not the case, and this is something that's kind of getting off the ground right now, or you aren't official with this person yet, it's quite possible that they see that being a part of your future with one another too. So I just want to point that out to you. Let's hop into the tarot next, where we'll cover their thoughts and feelings about you more specifically, aside from what we've already gotten out. I am going to get started with, I think this is the Light Seers Tarot. So I felt called to this because there's just beautiful artwork and imagery on these tarot cards. Talk to me about this person's current thoughts and feelings about the viewer, please. Okay, so we have the Star coming out with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something very, very healing about you. Your person feels like you're helping them to heal. You have a very, very nurturing energy to you that your person picks up on strongly. Even if it's not something you intentionally do, I think that this person, it's just part of your energy. It's part of your aura. Just being around you is healing to this person. Maybe you have a very calming presence to you by nature. Again, you could even be a bit of a healer yourself, depending on your belief systems. Maybe you believe yourself to be a starseed or something like that. Pleiadian, quite possibly. Maybe you just have a healing spirit to you by nature, and it just comes out naturally. Like, you don't even have to try to do anything. It's just your aura, your energy, your presence radiates this healing energy, right? And that's quite common with empaths. I use all those terms loosely just because I feel like sometimes people can get in their spiritual ego a little bit, right? Where you can say, I'm a starseed, I'm an empath, I'm a light worker. And sometimes, unfortunately, people can get into their spiritual ego over that. So I guess just be mindful, just like a little warning sign. Try to not let your spiritual ego take a hold of you, but you certainly could identify as being a light worker, an empath, a starseed, or a healer of some kind. At least from your person's perspective, they're just picking up on that about you, even if it's something you don't talk about with them or something. Because again, we're talking about their thoughts and feelings here. They see this as a partnership for sure. Or again, if you're not there yet with this person, they see that as being a great potential in the future. We have the 3 of Pentacles coming out, as well as the 2 of Cups. This is all about partnership and union, and also working together as a team. With the 3 of Pentacles, sometimes we can talk about, work-related things. Maybe you met this person at work or something like that. If that's not the case, they just see you as somebody they want to have on their side. They want to have you on their team. They feel like the 2 of you are a great balance for each other, that you would really help to be able to build a future together, that you would work towards this together, that this connection isn't something that's one-sided. No one would be putting in more effort than the other. It would really feel quite equal. They also pay close attention to your communication. They think about that a lot. I think that the words that you speak to them or the things that you say to them really resonate pretty strongly. They pay very close attention to how you communicate, the way you communicate, the way your voice sounds, how you articulate. And they like that about you a lot. They like the way that the 2 of you communicate together, and that's something that they think about a lot, okay? So maybe that's something that is unique to this connection from their viewpoint. Maybe they struggled with communication issues in previous connections, and this one is quite different. The way that the 2 of you communicate with each other is very strong. Maybe you communicate a lot. That's coming through pretty strongly, that this person is thinking about the 2 of you speaking, talking, and interacting with each other a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are in communication with each other. It seems like they're focusing on that a lot. And honestly, I think that's quite important to them. I'm not sensing that this is a separation reading. Of course, as always, take it how it resonates. And the way it resonates for you, but I do feel like you're more than likely in communication with this person presently when you find this reading. So I just like to point that out for you guys when I can, to help you, you know, confirm things and whatnot. But anyway, this person definitely wants a public relationship with you if you're not there yet. They think about that a lot, especially since we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands coming out side by side like this. I often read that combination as a public relationship. It's Instagram official. It could even be taking things to the next level, like marriage or an engagement or something like that, where everybody knows that the two of you are a pair, you're a couple, you're a unit. If you're not there yet with this person, they're thinking ahead towards the future, or maybe you already are and they feel like super happy and confident to be able to call you their partner. Like this person is very proud of you. They're proud to be able to be like seen with you and acknowledged to be your partner, basically. They have a lot of very positive feelings towards you. In fact, I'm not really seeing any negatives come through. That's not to say that there aren't issues in this connection, but your person seems to predominantly have more uplifting, positive, excited thoughts and feelings about you. And again, if you're not already with them, that is their goal. They definitely want that. They want to build with you, and they are thinking about the future when they think about you. So anyway, let's get out some cards on their intentions next. Let's see what deck I'm going to use. Let's hop over here. I forget what deck this is. Dang it. If I remember, I'll let you guys know. I forget what this deck is called, but I do like the imagery on this deck as well. Oop. I was like gonna reshuffle that card back in, but then it spun out and flipped into my hand. So my divine team is like, no, you need to take that one. So, okay. I suppose that would make sense based on the other cards that have come out. This person, definitely feels devoted to you. They don't see that changing anytime soon. They feel like this is meant to be a long-term connection. They're willing to take their time here. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. They're very devoted to you and this connection. So yes, their intention is for that to continue. That's not changing. They may have like a love offer they want to bring you. So if this is a new connection and it hasn't gotten off the ground yet, they have every intention on trying to make a move in the future towards you. If you're already together, they might want to bring you some kind of an offering to deepen your current level of connection. I am getting a lot of energy coming from this reading of like engagements or proposals of some kind. It doesn't have to be like a marriage proposal for everyone. It could be a proposal to move in together. It could be a proposal to take a trip together, or something like that. Okay. Let's get a couple more cards out. We have a lot of, take a look at this actually. I just had to pay attention to this. We have a lot of court cards coming out here. All four of them so far are court cards. And it's interesting because all four of them are like masculine energies. Now again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're just reading about energies here, but I do have to point out that they all do appear to be masculine energies coming through here. So reading that message, like reading between the lines here, I feel like this person's intentions are to maybe take the lead going forward. Like they want to be the one to take the next move in this connection towards you. They're not in any type of receptive mode. It's maybe like they want to be the ones to come forward next. And we are reading on their intentions, so I suppose that would be the case, but it could also just be saying that they have like a lot of drive to do that right now. I think they want to, wow, oh my gosh. I almost saw it as the 8 of Cups, but I was like, wait a second, is that a 10 and a 10? We're gonna have to chat about that in a second, you guys. I feel like this is gonna be a lot to unpack. Oh no. They want to tell you how they feel. This person is thinking about telling you how they feel. I think they're going to come in and just be very, very direct with you. So it's almost like they want to have a mature conversation with you, and language is going to be very important when they come in and tell you how they feel. They have a lot of deep, loving feelings for you. It's super clear. When it comes to their intentions, they're going to come forward and express this to you, but intentionally, very directly. Like this person has all of these deep feelings for you, but it's almost like they're going to tell you that in a matter of fact type of way. And I say that with quotes. Like this person might not like come in and like cry and bawl their eyes out and say, I love you so much, this is amazing, and be like overly emotional when they express their deep emotions towards you. The irony of it is they're going to try to keep like, not like stone-faced or cold while they do it. They're just going to say it in a matter-of-fact way. Like, I love you so much. I want a future with you. I want to, have XYZ with you. You know what I mean? But really, they are speaking directly from their heart. And when this person comes in and says that to you, they mean it. It's just that they're going to do their best to keep their composure when they say it. I really do feel like they're coming in to make a very formal offering towards you in the future, because we do have this as their intentions. I'm seeing an offering of commitment and devotion, a deep emotional expression. And then to seal off the reading, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And those two cards, especially side by side and in combination with each other in a loved reading, especially for someone's intentions, tells me that they want a very long-term future and relationship with you. And they're coming in to tell you that in one way, shape, or form. This could definitely be an engagement, a proposal to move in together, or some sort of an offering of long-term commitment, whatever that is between you and your person, okay? But they have every intention of getting to this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups future with you. And they're going to tell you that directly. But again, when they come in and tell you that, they're going to do their best to keep their composure and not really show you that they're super emotional, but they are, if that makes sense. This person is intending on this being a long-term connection. There's absolutely no, beating around the bush or avoiding that right now. They want long-term with you. They really see like a happy ending for this connection and something that is going to stand the test of time. This is honestly one of the most beautiful readings I've done in a very long time, you guys. This person seems to genuinely really love you as a person and as a partner or a potential partner very much. They care about you and they do take this connection very, very seriously. Okay. What we're going to do now before I get ready to start closing out our reading is get out a few channeled messages from them to you. And then after that, we're going to kind of go from there, you guys. I'll do tiles and charms next. And then after that, I'll get your message out from the universe and we'll seal off the reading. If you guys are ever interested in exclusive readings and content, I also have a Patreon and a YouTube membership. Both of those have different exclusive readings, and you're welcome to check that out. I also put all of my extended readings on Patreon. So if you want access to previous extendeds and future extendeds, that's where you'll find those. So on and so forth. So hold on 1 minute here. We're not getting like any, I'm finding it very difficult to get messages out from this deck. So I'm not going to force it. I'll try my bestest to get 1 or 2 more out. But if I can't, we're just going to move on to a different deck because I never want to like force things. So far we have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. We also have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. We also have hope. I haven't given up hope on us yet. I haven't given up on us yet, actually. Okay. So it could be, again, you have a very healing presence to you. Maybe part of the ways that comes across to your person is like pointing out their flaws. I don't think you're necessarily like nagging them or nitpicking them or anything like that. I think that it's all come up rather organically, that maybe your person has these shadow sides. We all do. And maybe you're like helping to reveal that to them, whether you know you're doing that or not. I do think that this person wants to be in this connection at their very best self, that they want to bring their best self to the table, and maybe they're starting to realize things that they need to improve upon. Neglected, I failed to give you what you need. It seems like you are a very emotional person, that you are like, you have a very pure heart to you, that you have pure intentions in this world. Not necessarily just in this connection, but in general, you seem to have like, you're the type of person that wears your heart on your sleeve. You're very positive, uplifting, healing type of presence. And maybe this person wants to be able to show up a little bit more for you. There's definitely some things that they want to talk to you about, that they feel like you haven't fully resolved with one another. So if there's been an argument, a disagreement, or misunderstandings, or if this person hasn't shown up the way you've needed them to, they might want to just talk to you about that. This person clearly wants things to progress with you in this connection, and I think that they just are doing a lot of self-reflecting, and they want to make sure that they're putting in an equal effort in this connection too, okay? I'm trying to figure out what to say to you. You've helped me in so many ways, okay? Is this all in my head? Maybe this person is getting a little bit carried away because they feel so strongly about you. They want some confirmation that you feel that way about them too, okay? And again, I do think this person knows that the two of you need to have an important conversation. They're figuring that out. And in their intentions, we had that come out too, where this person wants to express their feelings to you. They want to come through with those for you. And maybe they're trying to figure out like a little speech or a way to do that. We have I'm healing. Again, you've helped me. You're helping me realize my flaws. There's healing going on here. You're really helping this person more than you know, okay? My life will never be the same after meeting you. Yeah, you've changed this person in so many ways, and in a lot of ways it's for the better. Like, I really feel like you are a very positive presence in this person's life, and they know that, they acknowledge that. I only want you. That's a very clear message in and of itself. This person knows that they are devoted to you. Like, this person feels this deep devotion to you. It's like they could never want another person. I feel like it would be difficult for them to envision being in another connection or approaching a different person at this point, because they already feel so deeply devoted to you and your connection, okay? Regardless of whether or not the two of you are like formally together or not, you've had such a deep impact on them that it's like they are so focused on you. I don't know what else to say about that right now, you guys. Hold on a second here, because we're going to get out tiles and charms before I close out today's reading. Let's do that. If I haven't reminded you yet, by the way, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss out on future videos, future readings. We would love to have you join our beautiful community over here on Awakened Soul. If you guys, this would be a fun one. If you guys have made it this far into the reading, by the way, drop your favorite color heart emoji down below. So whatever your favorite color is, find the corresponding heart emoji and drop that down below. I think that would be a fun exercise. I don't know why, but I really am into color theory. I like learning about people's favorite colors. Personally, I think it says a lot about your personality depending on what your favorite color is. So I'd love to see what your guys' favorite colors are. Fascinating. All right, let's get all these charms taken out. Ooh, this person's starting to feel impatient. Maybe you are too. A little bit antsy, a little bit of an erratic energy coming out. For the tiles, we have Q, B, A, T, M, A, V, and V. So we have 2 V's and 2 A's. Somebody could definitely have a V or an A in their name, potentially. I'm also seeing the word mat, the word bat, the word vat coming out. So maybe that's significant. Bat, winged creatures. We have several other winged creatures coming out here, the butterfly and the dragonfly to me. both indicate change. More specifically with the dragonfly being blue, to me that indicates a change of communication. And there's something coming through pretty strongly about this connection. There's an impactful conversation, an important conversation that's coming soon for you and this person. Maybe in the summertime, we have the bright green leaf here. Sometimes to me that indicates like the season of summer. So maybe this is going to happen in the summer, or you met this person in the summer, or the summer was like super important for this connection in one way, shape, or form. Again, with the erratic energy coming through from you and or your person. And then we have a cross here. So somebody in this connection could be Christian, believe in Jesus. Maybe religious factors play a role here in this connection. You name it. What we're going to do now is get you out your message, and then we're going to seal off today's reading. Close it out here. So let's get your message out. Whatever you are needing to hear the most at this time could relate to this connection or not. I leave this part of my readings open for whatever you personally need the most. Okay? So your message is, what is meant for you won't pass by you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. And your affirmation of the day is, today I am respectful. Today I will acknowledge other people's thoughts and feelings as well as my own. And if you want to affirm this, you can read it aloud. You can also type it below or write it down if you really enjoy it. But I'm going to go ahead and leave today's reading here, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for joining over here on the channel. I hope you know that you are precious, priceless, and completely irreplaceable. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.